Turning now to Total Money today, debit cards are a great way to pay for goods and services. Knowing the basics of when to use and when not to use your card will help ensure a good banking experience. John Paradise from Town and Country Federal Credit Union is here now with some advice on how to get you started. So John, thanks as always for coming in today. What should people know when it comes to using their debit card?
Well, I think there are a couple of things. I think a debit card is a great way to maximize how much you earn for interest. You know, a lot of people hear about CDs and money markets and things like that. A debit card is a great way to earn money for your checking account because it's tied into your checking account. So look into that, look into what options are out there. I think another very important thing is keep your PINs safe. So often, don't share your PIN, of course, unless it's with a loved one or something like that. But when you're typing in your PIN, even at the grocery store, at an ATM, make sure you kind of cover it and shield it so you never know who's watching. And that PIN is access to your money in a lot of ways. So make sure you're careful when you're using your PIN, where you're using your PIN, and that somebody's not looking over your shoulder and sneakily stealing it.
Yeah, so you mentioned access to money. So talk about using a debit card for buying things online.
Online, it's perfectly safe, but you need to know what to look for. Look for the HTTPS on the website. Look for the lock symbol. So many websites have that lock symbol. If you don't see that, I wouldn't say it's necessarily fraudulent, but I'd be much more, my radar would be up when it comes to something like that. So if you see the HTTPS and you see the lock symbol, go right ahead and enter it right away. If you don't see that, I would probably stay away from using my debit card to purchase anything through that website, because if they haven't taken the time to authenticate it and certify it, there's a strong possibility your information isn't going to be safe. And again, it's access to your account. Your
Right.
debit card numbers can give them access to your checking account, where frequently they can get in and scoop money away if they have that information.
Oh, isn't that the truth? We have to protect ourselves against fraud and online identity theft all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think another thing that debit cards are really good at doing is helping you manage your money. You can track your expenses very readily, because a lot of times they're real-time transactions, so they come out of your account right away, so you can know exactly what you have and what you're spending. And it's a great way after at the end of the month to look at what your expenses are all about and to make sure that transactions are going through. So it's a great money management tool that you're spending it anyway, and it's a great way to keep track of it.
All right, John Paradise, thanks so much for coming in.